If you want to create a website completely for free, no monthly payment, no nothing, it's totally free, then I'm going to show you how to do it step by step. And it's way easier than you probably think. Now, if you're into tutorials like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and let me know what you loved about this in the comments below. Now, this is one website that I created completely for free, and I'm going to walk you again through this step by step so you can see exactly how the process is. Now, the only thing that you would ever have to pay for down the road if you wanted to, it's totally optional to you, would be a domain name. You're going to get a free domain name through this program that I'm going to show you. Otherwise, if you want a customized one, you could get one, but those are like $2 or $3. They're super duper cheap if you want to do it. All right, let's get into the tutorial. Now, you're going to go to one of my favorite websites, canva.com, and you're going to create your free account, and you're going to go right over here to create a design. When you go here, you're going to get a little search bar, and you're going to type in website, and it's going to populate for you right there. You're going to click website. And once this pops up for you, you're going to see a little design tab here, and it's going to show you all these different template options that you have when it comes to creating your website. So as you can see, you have templates, you have layouts, and you have styles. Now, if I go into templates, I can scroll down and I can see templates where I can just pop in my words, my pictures, and I'm good to go. Or if I want a little more flexibility and more control over the actual design, I can go over here to layouts, and it's going to show me all different types of layouts that I can use, like this one, like that one, for the different sections of my page. Okay. If you go to styles, that's going to give you different options as far as your color palette, your fonts, all of that jazz. But we're going to do this easy, and we're going to go over here to templates. So we're going to click on templates, and I'm just going to use one that I've recently used, which is this one right here. Now, the website that I'm going to create for you guys today is going to be a one-pager author website for my children's book. So I'm going to pop this over here. And obviously, this is not my name. This is not my logo. So I'm going to start customizing it to me. So I'm going to say, hi, this is me. And I'm going to just start editing these elements. All of these little things where the purple pops up, they're called elements. Here, this is the elements that you have options for. This is upload. So any pictures or anything that you want to upload, you would put it there. This is your font style. And these are other projects and apps that you have access to as you are creating your design. So as I said, I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to say, hi, this is me. I'm going to say my name. I'm just going to start editing this. I'm going to get rid, I'm just highlighting this. I'm going to say, get rid of that because that's not my logo. I'm going to put my little circle back here because I think that's kind of cute. And I'm just going to say, yay. Now, no one's going to hire me on this because it's just going to be an author page. So I can either say, hire me, or what I'd rather do is say, hey, check out Amazon and buy my book. I'm going to say, buy my book on Amazon. I can put that here. I'm just going to stretch that font so it centers, and you can see those the lines that pop up so I know where I'm centered. So here we go. What I'm going to do for the background, I can either leave it like this, or what I would rather do is get rid of the color. So I just deleted that color back there, and I'm going to go over here to my uploads and start putting in some of the uploads that I have uploaded from my book. So I'm going to just drag and drop, and obviously it's hard to see the font. So I'm going to come up here to transparency and lower that transparency quite a bit. So that way you get a little bit of peekaboo of the character in my book and kind of like the vibe. And I'm going to edit this color here because that's not the color that I want. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to choose like a really pretty pink color. That's a little bit brighter. It stands out a little bit better. And then I'm going to edit these as well to match. And all I'm doing is coming up here to text color and just editing just like that. Okay, so once we have this front page the way that we like it, we could even, if we don't like this font, we could click on that, come up here to the font selector and choose whatever font we want. Maybe we like that one better, maybe we don't. It's up to you. Now, when we want to add another section to our page, we're going to click right here where it says add page, but it's going to add that section below. So what you're going to start seeing is this is, as you start scrolling down, it's going to be what the viewer is going to see when they go to your website. Now, since we put buy my book right here on Amazon, we're going to click that, highlight it, and then we are going to add a link, which the link is right here. So we're going to click that link and we're going to paste in our link of wherever we want to go. So if you're a coach or if you're selling like services or one-off packages or things like that, you're going to say, book a call with me or buy my package or whatever, and you're going to put the link right here. So you're going to put your Calendly link here. You're going to put your Amazon link, whatever it is that you want them to go to, wherever you want your viewer to go to, you're going to link it right there. So we've added that page. So we're going to scroll down and we're going to click here. We're going to go back over here to design and we're going to pick another section of our template. Now I think this one's kind of cool because I don't have to animate it myself. It's already done. And if I can hover over it, see, ta-da, it's already animated. So that's pretty cool. So let's just go ahead and roll with that. I'm going to update the background again. That is super bright. So maybe I don't want it that bright. Maybe we'll do like a lighter pink. That's fine. We're going to go back to uploads. And I'm just going to start dropping in some of my characters. So some pages from my book, some of my characters, getting the reader all excited about what they're going to read because it's so cute. And then we're just going to keep dragging and dropping. And to reposition, I'm just double clicking and moving my characters over. I actually like this one. She's in a rocket ship. Oh, we already used that one. Here we go. So you can see the page is starting to be built out. And again, we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to go here and say add page. It's going to populate that right there. We're going to go up to design and we're going to pick another section. So the next section I'm going to do is the about me section, which is right here. I'm just going to update the background to be white. I'm going to put in my own headshot because I don't know who this guy is. So I'm going to put in my own headshot, which I've already uploaded into Canva. There. And we're going to say about the author. I'm going to leave this. I'm not going to walk you through all of that. Just to edit this, you would double click and you can add in your own text. I'm going to do the same thing, add page, go up here to design. And we could even add in some reviews. So we can come in here and we can add some reader reviews. And we'll say, we're just going to double click and say, reader love. And I'm going to update the font color there. And then here, what I can do is I can go ahead and upload different images of maybe people who have left reviews. So maybe we'll say her, and we'll say this print on demand person, and you know, whatever. We can put whoever we want here. We can put their name. So this is Jenny. This is Jenny Hall. She does the Etsy Accelerator. I have a link for her program in my description. She's amazing. So I have no idea who this is. This is Betty, we shall say, and then this is going to be Bob over here, and we're going to do put their review about the book right here. Boom, boom, boom. So as you can see, if we want to go ahead and see what this is going to look like so far, we can come up here and say preview, and then it's going to pull it up for us. Now, this is going to resize automatically on mobile, so you're going to be able to see what that looks like. So this is what it's going to look like when someone goes to your website now. Do you see how simple that was? It was so easy. So we can go here and that will be linked. Remember, I showed you how to put that link on there. That's going to link over to Amazon. And then it's going to have these little pictures that they can see that's all animated. We're going to keep scrolling down. We're going to say about the author. And then we're going to keep scrolling down. It's going to have our reader love. This is our testimonials from readers who loved our book and they thought it was super cool. This is what it's going to look like on desktop. And then if we go over here to the mobile version, see, it populates by itself. So I don't have to move anything. I don't have to adjust anything. It's so easy. It is so easy to build out your free website on Canva. Okay. So now that we have all of this, let's go ahead and close out of there. We have all of this done. And let's say we are completely done, or we say, buy my book on Amazon. Let's pretend that's not there. Let's say, actually, let's just go ahead and get rid of it. We're going to say that's not there. And instead, we're going to add a section here that's going to be a buy section where they can actually purchase the book. So we're going to put this here. So I'm just grabbing that little template and I'm going to get rid of this. So I'm highlighting, hitting my delete button. We're going to say something like, grab your copy now. Woohoo! We're going to be so excited. I'm going to select all of this, move it up with my mouse. Oops, I forgot one. Move that up with my mouse. I'm going to update the color to not that. We're kind of like that dark color though. We'll just do one a little bit deeper pink. So we'll say woohoo. I'm going to update all of this font to be a brighter white. I'm going to go ahead and add in a picture of the book. So I'm not going to do this right now, but what you could do if you wanted to is go ahead and edit the background. So this white box is gone. You just go to edit image, delete background. But I don't want to make this tutorial like super duper long. So now we need a buy button. So we're going to go over here to elements. We're going to say buy button. This is, so if you're wanting to sell like one thing. So on here, I'm selling one book. That's the only thing that I would be selling. If you want like a full boutique where you have like tons of products and things like that, I don't recommend using Canva. I would do Shopify, absolutely. But if you do one-offs and you don't want to pay for a subscription, this would be a way that you could go. So the next thing that we need to do is we need to create a buy button. So all I did was go over here to elements, and where it says lines and shapes, I did this one with kind of like the rounded square edges. And I'm just going to make my own buy button. And I'm going to make it a bright color so it stands out, like maybe do a bright orange. And I can put it here. Actually, we didn't update these. Oh my goodness. Grab your copy now. Stuff about my book. You can link your social media links here. So you can link all of these. You can type in your own. You can type in your username, all of that fun stuff. And then when you're ready to create your buy button, all you're going to do, I'm just going to copy and paste this text. And I'm going to say, buy now. Make it big and bold and amazing. And I'm probably going to make the font black just so it stands out a little bit more. I could even, if I wanted to, go over here to elements, type in arrow, and I'm going to look for one like this that kind of directs people to that little button. Boop. It's going to say buy now. Now, in order to do this, what you have to do next is you have to link your payment processor to this button. So if you're using Stripe, if you're using PayPal, you're going to have to go in there and create a link in order for people to be able to purchase off of your website. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to log into our Stripe account. You're going to click on payments, payment links. And when you're in here, it's going to populate in just a second. When you get into payment links, what you're going to do then is you're going to say create payment link. So this is going to create a specific link for you that you can add onto your Canva page. So when you go here, you're going to say, Magical Mind of Mitzi book. And then we're going to upload a picture. So we're going to upload a picture there, and then we're going to put our price here. So we'll say, and something you need to think about is you need to include your tax and your shipping and everything within to this price. Okay. You can't do it separately at this time of this recording, anyways. So you can also, if you want to sell a membership, you can do that. With recurring, this is going to be a one-time payment because it's just a book. One time. We're going to say add product. And then this is what it's going to look like. So when they click on that link, this is going to open for them, and it's going to have a place for their email, their card information, the name, all of that. Now, what you have to do if you're going to be physically sending something to them is you need to collect their address so that you know where to ship whatever they're buying. If you want to, you can collect a phone number. If you want to adjust the quantity, like they can buy 52 books or whatever, that's totally fine. You just click right there so they can adjust how many of the thing that you are selling they want to buy. You have advanced options as well. You can have promo codes. You can have all of these other things. Okay. So once you have all of this, you can even do the after payment. You can show this where it says thanks for your payment, or if you have another website page that's like redirect, you can redirect them to someplace else, or say don't show a confirmation. But I think this is fine. Just say thanks for your payment and carry on. And then you're going to say create link. So once it creates that link, it's going to give you that little URL right here. You're going to say copy. It says copy to clipboard. And then you're going to go right over here. You're going to click and highlight, group them together, and you're going to add that link, which is right here. It says link. I'm going to paste in that link right there. And that's how you do it. So when anyone goes, like I said, and they click on that link, that Stripe, the Stripe payment processing, that thing is going to pop up. And then all of your notifications are going to come through Stripe. PayPal has something very similar. If you want to go through PayPal, that's fine too. But that is the way that you would do it. So let's go and preview this again. It's going to bring up the mobile version first. I'm going to say, hey, grab my copy now. Da, da, da. See, all of this, you don't have to, there's no custom coding. It already does everything for you, which is awesome. I'm going to go ahead and look at the desktop version. This is good enough for me. I guess we should put the name of the book on there somewhere too, huh? Now, once you get all of this set in a way that you kind of like it and everything's good to go, you're going to come up here and you're going to say publish website. This is where things get exciting. So when you say publish website, they're going to say, do you want a free domain? Do you want to purchase a new domain, or do you have an existing domain? So a free domain is going to be a domain that is like something, something, something dot my dot Canva dot site, I believe is what it is. If you have you can purchase a domain through Canva. If you want to do that, it's going to walk you through the steps, but we're doing everything for free, right? So we're going to say free domain. We're going to say continue. You can add in a website description. You can have it password protected. You can say launching soon. Like maybe you just wanted to have a launching soon site. That's totally fine too. Then once all of this is ready to roll, we're going to say publish. It's going to prepare a design, and then we're going to be good to go. We're going to say view website. Look how cute this is. Yay. We're going to say view website. It's going to open up, and then this is our new website. We're going to say check out this. So when we say buy now, again, it's going to open up that Stripe. So there it is. So you can pay me $20, type in all of this information. Then for you as the business owner, you're going to go into your Stripe account. You're going to get a notification that's like someone bought your thing. You're going to go into your Stripe account, and it's going to have everything in there for you. It's going to have where to ship your thing. It's going to have their email, all of that. And it's going to have the money. So that's good. All right, so we know that works. This is cute, that's cute, and we are good to go. So once we're ready to rock and roll and we want to share this with the world, we're just going to come up here, copy that URL, and start pasting it into our social media places. So I hope that this tutorial was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.